Have you been at a place as a small business owner where you dread the month end, like dread it? Unlike the average employee who gets excited at the month end, shopping, paying bills, for the average entrepreneur, you get to the month end and there is no money there. No money to pay your bills. You set targets that you did not meet. And sadly, if that cycle continues, your business might even close down. Did you know that 75% of small businesses close down in a space of 5 years? That's the majority. So unlike the larger organizations, they have a different statistic. They have learned that every business starts with a loss, but they have a strategy to break even and then get into profit. In this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can do that in your business. And within 1 year, we'll be talking profits. Let's get into it. So I'm going to open with a crazy statement that you do not want to hear. Losses is the foundation of every successful business. I'll say that again. Loss is the foundation upon which you build every successful business. There is no business on planet Earth that moved from loss to profit in 2 days. Not even Coca-Cola or Hungry Lion. Whether large or small, every business, every organization starts operating at a loss, and then it gradually builds up to break even and then starts making a profit. While the majority of small business owners make loss upon loss until they close. And they blame so many things when they close. There are all these superstition and etc. So what do large businesses, big companies do that small companies are not doing that causes them to be sustained in business? I'll mention 4. The first one is research. Big companies do their research. I'm sure you've heard of research and development department. Most huge companies actually hire a research and development organization to do their research for them. So before they even think of investing, they have to understand the target market, what they are trying to roll out. Will it work? Will it be accepted? How is the business environment? They are able to calculate through that research what the response will be of the client and how long it will take to move from losses to break even, and can they sustain that? They are able to do all that calculation, while the average entrepreneur just hears from Cynthia or John that there is money in this business. If you just look for a 5,000, you are okay. You will be making 20,000 every month. And so you get excited. Sometimes you're just moving along and you see somebody doing the same thing. It looks like the place is flooded and you're like, you know what? Let me start a restaurant. I think it can work. I think it can work. So many small business owners start on assumption. You cannot build a successful business without first doing your research. Second thing that big organizations do is that they set in systems before they start to open. So now here's the mindset of the average entrepreneur. Actually, the relative of the average entrepreneur. You know what? You plait hair so well. Why not start a salon? Or your food is so good, people will be lining up to buy this food. And then guess what? You go ahead, open that restaurant, and there are crickets. No one is there. So the average entrepreneur starts a business on their talent or their skill or their area of expertise, something that you know very well. Many employees actually think, they're working for a company and they're making all this money and they're like, I'm the one fixing these laptops. I don't have to be here. I can just open my own company. They don't understand that it takes more than talent or skill to build a successful business. as a small business owner, you need to learn to wear many hats. So in our boss coaching program for entrepreneurs, we actually teach the 7 essential systems of business that sustain a business. And there's leadership, there is you, that's where your talent, your vision, etc. comes in. Then there is operations, there is financial, there is human resource, there is marketing, there is customer service, there is sales. There are all these things that many entrepreneurs do not know anything about. They just think, I just buy a product, open shop, and I'm good. The third thing, I mentioned it briefly in point number 2, is accounting. This one has to be mentioned separately from the bundle because it's very important. Big organizations have their own accountants. What does that mean? They don't handle the money in their businesses. They separate themselves from the money in the business. The average entrepreneur is bundled in there. Your rent money, your transport money, your hair money in the middle of the month. The moment you make a sale, it is our sale, me and the business. So the average entrepreneur does not separate the money. They just bundle everything together. They don't even know how much money they've actually made at the end of the month. They don't bank the money. They don't know what expenses the business is actually incurring, fixed and variable. They have no idea. They're just moving and saying, oh, tilipile rent, oh, tishte one. Before you know it, you're at loss until you close. The final thing, marketing. So big organizations invest in marketing. They market day and night. You would wonder, ShopRite is always flooded. Like if there's a new ShopRite that just opened on Mungwi Road, we stay in Lusaka West. And by day 2, day 3, we were going there when they opened and the place was flooded. You would think, ni Mankwala, it's medicine. They are doing some voodoo or something and people are just coming. But the truth is that they market. The billboards you see, the newspapers, the radio adverts, Trade Kings, Coca-Cola, Hungry Lion, the branding that you see, that is a lot of money. There's a lot of investment. They hire marketing personnel. They invest so much money into marketing. And the average entrepreneur cannot even have the courage to sell their own product. They want to hire somebody to do it for them when they can't afford to hire somebody. And then if they can't afford to hire somebody, then they won't market. They'll just open shop and say, "Basabwela bantu." Or you put out an advert once a week or once in a month, and somehow you think the place, somehow it will happen somehow. These things is what the big organizations do. And once you pivot and change, you are going to see results in your business. So I am inviting you to join our program. We have a program called the Business Owner Success School. It's brand new, it's launched. We've been having the life you deserve. We've been teaching these things for years, and people have been nagging us to say, start a program, help us start a program. And so we've been in business for 20 years now, and we've suffered a lot of shipwreck and loss. And what I'm telling you is out of personal experience. And so we have a program called the Boss Program. In this program, we teach you how you can record your sales, your expenses, your stock every month. We don't only teach you that, but from the inception of the program, you are given all these books. So these are ledgers. These 3 are ledgers. You are going to use these ledgers practically, physically. So every week there is a training online. It doesn't matter whether you are in Osaka or not. You can join this program. There is a training. You are given login details. You log in and you learn. Apart from that, we have a group session where on WhatsApp every week where we have lessons and we have activities that we do every day. So every day we are reading this book on business that I wrote, The Purposeful Entrepreneur. All the lessons I've learned over the years from business are on this book. Then you have these 3 ledgers that you start to apply immediately you join the program. So it's a hands-on program. We believe in workbooks. We believe in action. We believe in actually putting in the work. If you do not put in the work, you will not see the results. And I'll tell you the truth. At the beginning, if you're just trying to do it by yourself, it's going to be very hard. So as we are training, you are practicing. On this program, we also attach you with an accountability partner, not your spouse, not your friend, a total stranger. And together, you help each other to do what you're supposed to do. So this is the final book. This is the SME workbook. Okay, I call this the business Bible of every entrepreneur. So this one is a workbook. With this book, you are able to create your own business plan, business model, strategy for 1 year, goals, everything. And apart from that, the amazing thing about this book, it's that it's a 1-year business manager. So every month it has sheets in it where you are able to record what you are doing in the 7 areas of your business. You'll also be able to record your sales, your expenses, your profit and loss, your marketing results, everything, what you are doing in operations, human resource. You know, we even have compliance in here: ZRA, NAPSA, City Council, ZPPA, bank, workers' compensation, and everything else. And at the end, there's a monthly review for 1 year. So this program is a hands-on program. I invite you to click that WhatsApp button or click the link in our bio and you'll be able to get more details. We'll call you back and give you all the information. The program is very affordable, only 3,000 kwacha. With this amount, it will last you 3 months. The coaching program is 3 months. We have 2 sessions every week. And at the end of the program, there is a physical graduation. So get in touch with us. We'll send you more details. God bless you. Looking forward to hearing from you.